Hi, hello. Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. When you look at this map, you realise how many vehicles you have literally scattered across the entire map. Right, so the last episode, we managed to get to the village El Amir. Next thing we need to do is repair the central radio tower. Now, I have went along the route just to check for boulders and debris and anything that would upset the convoy. I'm hoping this is a one-off convoy and it's not a repeated, because I've got a feeling this could be quite a pain in the backside. Right, as always, we will spectate. How many trucks we got? It's a scout. Oh, that's awesome start. Okay. Ah. Start as you mean to go on, Lantern. Start as you mean to go on. Yeah, yeah. That's a total pain. Right. Okay. Let's move that in here, and we'll let that truck. Is that the only truck that's coming along? It is. Okay. Let's dispatch vehicles. Let's see. First node, first fail. That's going to be a second. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. What? What in the fresh hell? Ugh. I look forward to the first ever game simulator. Nearly does that again. The AI actually. Are you drunk? Okay, off road trucks. That's a good sign. Don't crash into it. Don't crash into it. Oh my god. That looks like an off road truck as well. Is that the last one? Nope. There's another one to come yet. Another one to come. Oh my god. Oh no, that's it. That's the last one. Okay, let's spectate. Let's find out. So this is quite a straightforward route. There are obstacles in the way, but because these are high chassis vehicles, it should clear okay. Famous last words. As you can see, it's a very steep incline, very powdery sand. I had replied to Noble Rambler about the whether you could change the sand, because we can obviously lay sand down and flatten it out and manipulate the surface. The sand we've got here, to a certain degree, can be manipulated, but not a huge extent. Very, very minimal, and most of the time it just turns it into mud afterwards. So, yeah, purely okay. Give it a shove. As long as you don't get stuck, I don't mind giving a shove. Um, yeah, he's obviously carrying far more weight in the truck in front of us. Pleasantly surprised so far. As you can see, there's huge boulders right at the very side. Don't push him off the road. Don't push him off the road. Oh my god. What? Why? Just why? If the developers could even just get it, if it recognizes one of the AI trucks is going faster than the other one, get it just to slow down, and therefore you don't drive into the side of it. I mean, I was gonna say we're very lucky. We've just lost all of our icons there. Okay, we're fortunate. Oh no, we're not fortunate. Okay. So, of course, it's going to dispatch every single vehicle again from the spawn point. Either that or leave bigger gaps between the trucks, or have the biggest trucks at the back. Looking better this time. So that's to repair this broken radio mast. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Outstanding. Okay, our next objective, we need to set a route up, which I already have. Now this route is nasty because we're going through the port, which is, that bit's okay. We come here, we're fine. Now we have two routes, and one route has already been used by this AI route. So I've had to have it branch off and come up this way instead, just so we're not having trucks running into each other. The issue is it's pretty bad. So let's have a look and see. Let's track that. Open request. Dispatch vehicles. How many vehicles have we got this time? What do we think? 4? Oh no. Oh, this is going to be a disaster. Those are road trucks. That's spells disaster before. Oh, oh no, there is another one. Ah, I quite like the ferry, the ramp and the ferry going up and down. That's quite a nice touch. Let's just concentrate on the first truck here because I have a horrible suspicion this is going to go terribly wrong. And you see how much the bed of the trailer's moving back and forward, side to side. This bit I wasn't worried about at all. This second part is going to be the real test. How many trucks have you sent down? See, this annoys me. I wish the developers would get the physics sorted out for these trucks. Excuse me. These trucks are overweight, which is fine, but as soon as they hit a bump, see in the background, it's like hitting a brick wall. I wish they could sort that physics out a little bit. Right, I'm going to switch to standard mode here, because I want to be able to... Yeah, sorry, I thought I'd passed the junction there. Right, so this is pretty gnarly, all the way in here. I can foresee having to build a road. Many trucks have we got altogether? 2 trucks at the moment. Now these tyres don't have as much grip as off-road tyres would. You can see they're already starting to struggle. Now if this route is being ran every so often, it's going to churn up the road. Ignore, miss that. That's good. Just... yeah, this is the bad bit. And yeah, you can see that it's lost all its momentum purely by the physics. This truck is now going to push this other truck straight into that rock. Beautiful. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Absolutely brilliant. Right, that road is terrible. But if I show you the other road, No, there's three. Oh my god, what? The Sir, you're not gonna get that truck up there. Um, yeah, like there's no way I can share this road because it gets to a pinch point here. So all I'm gonna have are trucks. You can see there's already two routes sharing that going the same direction. I don't know how often they get sent. I think. I don't think. I think what I'm going to do is I'll. I mean, that's very, very steep. It's such a short distance as well. I think now are we near? Oh, we're near the sand quarry. What I might do is I'll get the big dump truck and just lay a layer on top for the sand, and hopefully that will solve the problems. So I shall be back. Right, okay. Note to self and anyone else playing this. So I have actually sanded, created a bit of a road for here because my second option was to take both routes which are coming from here down and into the power substation is to make them go the long way round because they were off-road trucks and they were higher clearance and going from north to south, so from here downwards, it was easier. However, something I probably haven't realised, um, all the rewards had been completed, so therefore there was no requirement for the route to continue. So, right, let me just try and get this lined up so they don't go. So I've deleted the two routes which were still running. And I had seen before routes saying all rewards have been received. That's a sticky point. That's going to cause me some issues if I run them that way. Nope. Is that the right road? Yeah, that's the right road. I can foresee some issues with this, but I can easily just build a little bit of road, build it up a little bit. Is that where we're going? Okay, let's see what happens. Obviously, I will go with the first one, but yeah. So in the past, I have seen it saying all routes, all rewards have been received. Now, I just kept it going because I wasn't sure if it was still supplying a route, i.e., was it still making some kind of construction materials or something like that, but it wasn't. It was going from the base, river base, to the electric substation, and it was a one-off mission. So therefore, for future reference, for me, for myself, and for anyone else whose sanity is getting tested now and again by this game, cancel the routes. Then you don't have loads of trucks going down the same road for absolutely no reason at all. You're not gaining anything out of it. You're not still getting money out of it. It's only if it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously? Like, how can you be so far off the route? Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love this game so much. Right, okay. Do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make your lives easier because quite clearly you are unable to... Let me just get my bearings and my directions correct here. Where's the hook? There it is. So I'm going to go here. So I am actually going to, honestly, like... I struggle sometimes with the lunacy that is this game. Let's just make this so much bigger. Yeah, so that's helped my sanity a little bit, knowing that I don't need to. It's nice. Don't get me wrong, and I've said this before. It's nice to see the game where you are driving along a road and you need to beware of other trucks on the road that are driving towards you. And I think we've seen the kind of standards of driving that this game produces. But yeah, it's a shame because I think if you were still getting a monetary value out of doing it, then you would still continue and it would make your life a little bit more difficult. Like it has, my life has become more difficult because of it. But it's not necessary. So therefore, if it's not necessary, you just get rid of it. Okay, now surely, I know I'm just about to jinx myself here, but surely, to goodness, no issues this time. I could drive probably 4 trucks side by side and it wouldn't be an issue. Looking good, looking good. Right, so most of this route is tarmac. There's only a couple of sections where I have a little concern about it, and it's not a big concern. I deliberately push him to the left, and then I'm just going to drive over an oil barrel. Well done. Congratulations. There we go. That's it. Get yourself beached. Oh my god. Like, that's it. Just straight into the back of it. I know they don't. I know in medical terms, that's beautiful. That's right in the path of the... oh, he's actually running it off the road. Oh no, he's going over the top of it. Yep, yep. That's the way to do things. I know there's no medical term as whiplash anymore. I think. Oh my god, this is what I mean. Like, please. So I know the developers don't watch my videos, but if you did, please sort the physics of this. Right, he's stuck. That is one of the points I thought I was going to have issues. Let's go back and spectate him because this... Oh, he's getting a bit of a push, which means the last one is going to get stuck instead now. There we go. He's still moving slightly. He's still going. Okay, I am surprised. Nope, that's surprised now that it's stuck. So I think that section there is going to require some sand down. Yeah, this next section probably going to need it as well. These trucks just are not designed for off-road use, and it is on a road, but the road is under, tons and tons of sand. And again, go back to Noble. Oh, he's actually got out. Look at the background. He's actually got out. I can't level this off. I can't scrape the sand off the road. That's not a thing in this game. So what I'm going to have to do is drop some sand where he got stuck in the background and here, and just so they get a little bit more grip, because they're literally, what, I don't know, 50 feet. Oh, nice, yep. Yep. That seems to be working for you. So that's awesome. He's like literally 10 feet from tarmac. Yeah, okay. This is a supply route, so this means I think this is going to continue. This route is going to continue all the time. This is what I mean. The lunacy. Absolute lunacy. Yeah, it's failed. Okay, right, let me jump into... I think I actually recovered it. Did I? I recovered it. Okay, it doesn't have sand, so we'll need to go back here. I did buy this. I'll go into this vehicle later on at some point and explain, is it good or bad or indifferent. Right, okay, I'll go... It still hasn't said that the route's failed, which is interesting. I'm a little bit hesitant to start driving in this road if these have... Ah, there we go. Yeah. So I bought another truck, and again, thanks to Noble Rambler and his amazing comments. Thank you to everybody who has hit that subscribe button, who likes the videos, who comments. It really means a lot. Very humbling. Right, so if let's go to the furthest away point first. So I knew this part was going to be sketchy. Like, you can see it's literally just mud under mud coloured sand. Yeah, so talking about developers, they did do a bit of a Q&A from Reddit questions. Now, yeah, I can hear the eyes rolling already. Some of the questions were absolutely ridiculous. And other questions were actually really very, very, very thought-provoking. So this truck, if you... I didn't notice it so much in other ones, but this one, if you happen to tilt more than a few degrees, sand starts pouring out the back, which if you're travelling to a job and you put that lump of sand on the tarmac, it destroys the route. So they are looking at trying to make it better to stop the sand. I'm assuming it's maybe a coding headache or whatever. And to a certain degree, it is truthful. If you had that truck on a degree, an angle, you would have sand coming out, but not through the door. It would need to come up over the top. These doors are ram controlled. They've got huge cylinders, because there's a lot of weight behind it. So let me... Now, if you're not used to it, I haven't shown road building for a while, and I think my skill was getting a little bit better. You can see almost a level amount of sand, which is something else the developers are looking at, trying to make the flow of sand out of the back of the trucks smoother, so that you get a better form of sand. Now, hopefully that should be enough. Looks like it. Yeah, so a top tip, one of Lantern's top tips, if you have sand like that, or even if you've got a huge pile of sand in the middle of the road, first thing to do is run both sides down. Don't try and run through the middle of the lump of sand. Go around the sides first. See how it's spreading out the side? You'll see it a little bit better now. You see how it's forming out the side? So that actually softens the mound straight away. So that's one of my top tips. Once you've done both sides, you can then run over the middle if it's still looking a little bit lumpy, and it'll even it out quicker. It's a bit of a time saver. It's been through trial and error that I've discovered this, but this is hopefully going to help with the traction, especially for the articulated trucks, or the big rigs as they're known in America. Still a little bit spotty there. I'll just try and hopefully that'll keep them to the left. I'll go back and do the other bit that they got stuck at, and then I'll come back. Oh, that's where I laid the power cable, isn't it? That's why that's lumpy. Okay, yep. So I'll see you once I'm finished, and I'll talk a little bit more about some of the other questions. Okay, it's not the best. Certainly not my best work, but let's see if this is going to be enough for it to get up. Make sure that it can get round the corners. Let's say when you create these routes, you don't know what kind of trucks, what type of trucks that are coming through here. Okay, all looking good. It's the articulated ones we need to have a real concerned look about, and as you can see, They have no grip. It's the tires. Had they maybe not started? See, I don't understand. It's like it's getting. They're both just stuck. So if I go back here, open. If I cancel route and dispatch. No, why dispatch? No. Okay. Um, Let me just clear the route and let's do the route again. I wish there was a way you could get them to start from from the very start again. Just to because starting on a hill, there's no way there's going to be enough momentum for it to for them to get going. I'm just trying to make sure I get them in the middle of the more the more waypoints you put in, the worse it gets. But you need to try and get them to stay in the middle of the road, if and when possible. Right, let's dispatch. Let's see. We're not going to follow the first one or the second one. We're going to follow the first articulated one. I say I do like the ferry ramp going up and down. That is pretty good. Right. Let's see how we get on this time. Right, no one's fallen in the water yet. That's always a good start. Happy to see that. I've just turned my microphone gain up a little bit. What are you doing? Oh, oh my god, Lantern, what have you done? Why? Why did you do that? Not ah. Yep, that's good. That's good. Straight over the top of the sand. It's still moving. Okay, it's not pretty. It's still moving a little bit. Yep. Okay, so he is still going. That's good. Right, now we get on to the actual tough part of the trip. Oh. This is what I mean. So the fifth wheel actually causes issues because obviously the weight, depending on where the weight is on the trailer, if it's over the fifth wheel, it's slightly better because it's pushing down on the drive tyres. This is what I mean about... Is he stuck? No, he's just going very slowly. This is what I mean about the AI and waypoints. It's an ingenious idea. It's just at the moment not being executed very well. Yeah. I'm hoping that the fact they've got a little bit of momentum is going to give them enough to get onto the tarmac. Go on, go on, go on. Okay. Alright, let's see. Where is the other one? Oh, you are kidding me on. So it's the legs of the trailer which is causing issues. Oh my god. Cancel route. Clear route. This shouldn't be this difficult. It really shouldn't. See, even that. See, if I exaggerated it there, they would literally turn into the water. So let's take small steps here. Let's keep it on the tarmac. Now let's send it over here. Stick it as close as we can. take it along here. Up here. It's all about the boulders on the side. I get that the devs enjoy making things tricky and intricate, but there are just sometimes it gets a bit much. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks that, but it is a hell of a frustrating. What is this, take 430 or something? That's a better line. That was more enjoyable to watch. The trailer wobbling all over the place. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. Let's see. I really should have moved that container. That's just utter laziness. Oh, we'll get some oil barrels we didn't have in the first one, and he's going to go right over the top of them. Perfect. Just what I was hoping for, to be fair. I was really hoping that would happen. Turn left. Yes, thank you. How's he getting on with his barrels? Okay, he's over. Oh. That could be horrible for the next set of trucks that come this way. Okay, power down. Don't stop for anything. Keep going. Just and no more. Where's the other truck? He is coming. He is. Oh, what? What's he stuck on? I'm sorry, what? Oh my god. This has got to be the most frustrating route ever. And that's saying a lot for this game. He's now just going to beach himself. So I'm going to have to bring sand. Right, let me recover that. I completely get the concept here. What I don't get is why it needs to be as bad as that. Anyway, I will take this down. I'm going to try and level that off. I don't even know how I'm going to manage to do that because that lump is a nightmare. But I'll see you once I'm done. Okay. So I've smoothed it off. So put some sand on one side, some sand on the other, and then just ran back and forward a couple of times, hoping that that's going to solve the solution, solve the issue that we have. Yeah, and again, some people could argue this is my own making because I ran the cable layer over the top of the road, maybe I could have done something differently. But you just don't know what route is going to be taken by these trucks. Why is he having such more of a hard time than that one? I don't understand. Like, what? What? Like, don't send trucks that aren't capable of even driving on a level surface. Like, there's no way he's going to get up there. I'm loathed. I don't even know if it's possible to tar parts that aren't a road surface. Right, he's underway a bit better now. I have grave concerns about this. These trucks don't have diff lock. They don't have um, all-wheel drive. All they have is low gear. Wow. Are you serious? There's levels of frustration I can understand, and then there's levels of just this. How could you possibly explain the frustration that you feel with this? Well done, you're just going to tip yourself over now. Yeah, he's beached. Honestly, like, that's an issue. That's not even a, oh, you know, this is a bit of fun. You know, we made it a little bit difficult for you. No, that's not the case at all. You've made it impossible for something that should be reasonably straightforward. Do you know what? I genuinely am so annoyed about this. That, like, what on earth? Even this, I can foresee an issue. This little bump there, I can foresee being an issue with it. Now, if the first truck was able to make it, why could that truck not? Don't want to deform the road any. I've put it in the wrong mode. The frustration is real. And what I'll do is I'll run reverse over here and then run this. See, that I've totally messed that up now. And of course, it's going to start from where it failed. Which sometimes is a good thing. Sometimes it's not. Okay, this truck is struggling already. I'm going to have to. So now what I need to do is delete the entire route because it just constantly puts it back. I'm sure there's quite a lot of sand there. That must have been close. That was not through design either. That was absolute luck. Right, he's already slowed down. What? Why? Why? There's no way he's going to make it up that hill. Why does he not put it into low gear? Oh, you've what? Why is he spinning out? I'm lost for words. I'm so lost for words. At this point, I actually want to rage quit. What the... I still have no words. If this is a recurring route, I'm going to lose my mind. Just... And what's he stuck on now? I'm sorry, what? Oh. Do you know those days I hate this game? This map for me has been torture. I haven't enjoyed very many elements of it. I just don't understand why things need to be as difficult. I mean, look, what are they doing? Sort your AI out. This is like I would never have thought this section would be as difficult as it is. I'm flabbergasted. That is going to be a recurring route.
Good news. The spare parts for the power station are all unpacked and ready to be installed. Our guys sure know how to do their jobs. Unlike one port authority we both know. Now, you need to guide the convoy carrying parts from the river base to the solar station. Just make sure all the new inverters and panels get there. The terrain is rough. And I'd hate to explain why we need more replacements if any get broken.
So, we need to go from the river base all the way up to the solar station. Right, let's look at objectives. Send the convoy with newly built equipment to the solar station. Oh, I don't really want to. I genuinely don't want to. I can only hope these are off-road trucks, because if they're not, I will probably rage quit. I want to go up this way. Do you know what? I'm just gonna go this way, cause it's tarmac. Yeah, that's not going to be an issue, is it? And where does it need to go? There. Okay. I can just see so many issues. Oh, good, the road trucks. Excellent. Yep. So that is a recurring route, because I've just saw one of the trucks come up this way. Oh, good, there's articulated trucks as well that struggled on basic roads. Yeah, this map for me has not been enjoyable. Not enjoyable at all. Other maps have had decent levels of difficulty. I can't even see the other truck. He's stuck, isn't he? Yeah. I'm just gonna follow this and just see where. I imagine the bit that's got a huge amount of sand in the middle of the road is going to be the first big issue. Thankfully, the truck, which is faster, is actually behind this one to give it a little push. Okay, the other trucks. Oh, don't. Oh my god, what? They haven't even got to the bit which is actually difficult. Why doesn't the truck behind stop? Why is the AI so broken? Right, here we go. This is where it's all going to get even worse. Yeah. There's no better route either. Like, even if they came this way, that round here is going to be horrendous. And then there's no way of it getting up to the solar station. Right, I'm going to have to go back and... I'm actually going to send him round this way this time. And see if that's going to be any easier. And then I'll need to sort this out. So, let's have a look and see. Yeah, so it literally doesn't... The other issue I have is when I put sand down there, it's going to make the gradient even steeper. See, the blade just follows the contour of the sand. I'm going to have to dump a lot of sand in here. I'm so frustrated. Like, beyond belief. These trucks are far too underpowered. It's not even the tyre mechanics, it's the lack of power that these trucks have. It absolutely destroys you. It doesn't even just frustrate you, it destroys you. They're so underpowered, and as soon as they start losing momentum, that's it. Game over. Done. Uh, uh,
Great job! The first batch of spares has arrived at the solar station. Now, if somebody could install them at the western side of the station, and do the same at the eastern side when the rest of the spares arrive, well, I'd sure be grateful to that someone. And I definitely mention that someone's outstanding performance in my report. Don't you love going above and beyond?
oh, do you... I'm so considering going on to another map and leaving this just now. Yeah, so we've got what, 1, 2, 2, 4, 5 to be installed up here. And then what did she say? She wanted... Okay. Yeah. I think it's going to take multiple trips to do. I also think I'm going to have to sort out this with sand as well, because it's all getting churned up and it's all lumps and bumps. Right, let me go. There's no point in going on to another map. As much as frustration is destroying me just now, let's just try and keep going with this. So I'll take these up and I will install them. I'll show you once I'm started installing some of them. So I'm doing something really rather stupid, apart from driving off the road. I have got this road truck. This is the amount of sand I had to put down to try and level this off. And this is the outcome of what happens. So for some reason, I cannot smooth that sand out there onto the road. It just doesn't let me, for whatever reason. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get... I was going to go with the Voron, which is an off-road cargo truck, but I decided I could carry more with this, but can I get to the places I need to get with this truck? Possibly not, but I'm going to try it and see. My levels of frustration, you can probably hear, are through the roof today. Just with the AI. So I'm going to try and get this trailer. I'm not going to get this, am I? I want to try and get it a bit more leveled up than that. I hope that can reach. I'm going to get this loaded anyway. We've got various places we need to go. So there are There's that one. There's two here. There's one up here. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how we're really going to get up there. The crane might get there. In that case, we could lift it. But we've got all these to do, so I'm going to get cracking on. Yep. So, road truck, no use. That's my stupidity. At the end of the day, it's not the games. I know the frustrations have been real today, but that's just down to me, that one. Right, so we've got that. We've got another 4 solar panels to 3 solar panels to get. So at least the generator is there. That's good. And we'll try and get these solar panels installed. Okay, last one. It hasn't been too bad. I've been able, with the big crane, I've been able to reach all of the sites for the new solar panels from the main parts of the road. Right, what have I installed? Oh, you what? Oh, do you know what? I thought I had completed that. Okay, so yeah, again, we've got another 4 solar panels and a generator. Okay, time to crack on. We started the episode off terribly. It got worse, and eventually we're going to end it on a positive. Thankfully. Ah! Look at that. Glorious Technicolor. Blind somebody from space. Wow. Was it all worth it? No. It was worth it.
All this work you've done, but parts of the power grid are still down. I don't know about you, but that just annoys me. It makes me want to get it over with. So, the plan is to redirect the power from the solar station to the central distribution substation. You'll need a cable layer for that. Then, what was it? Oh, yeah, bring and install a new transformer. Sounds easy enough. And you don't even need a cable layer for that part. Think you can do it? Thanks in advance.
Oh god, it's just constant, isn't it? Right, anyway, thank you so much for listening to me moan and complain for over an hour. If you have stuck with me, congratulations, you deserve a medal. Please consider giving the video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Until next time, take care, stay safe, bye bye.